Welcome back to Football Fan Culture. We have a Liverpool fan here with us after the massive Liverpool win 6-3 against Tottenham. What are your instant feelings, man? How do you feel after that game?
Great result. Great result. I think we're in a good place. I think there's a really good feeling around the club. We we're controlling games. You know, it's not that fast paced, gung ho football that we were used to. I think there's a real steady pace to our play. And after that performance, I really thought we created good enough of chances. I think it could have been easily 7, 8 in there. We had really some big chances. Spurs had spells. Spurs had patches. We were a little bit sloppy in patches, but overall, I think a really good performance.
Perfect. So, Salah has gotten, I think, 2 assists,
Yeah.
2 goals as well. His contract is still up in the air. Do you think he wins Liverpool the title this season and leaves? Or do you think he signs a new contract and still wins the title?
Look, on Salah, I think that's a priority. We have to get that contract sorted out. Right now, currently in world football, I don't think we can go out there and find a replacement for Salah to contribute the way he's contributing.
I was literally thinking the same thing when I saw him score those 2 goals.
His GA is out of this world, but enough of that. In terms of him staying as a focal figure in the club, I think it's absolutely imperative that we sort out Salah's contract. Let's give him what he wants. It's for us to win this title and continue to go on the run that we're on. Salah's pivotal to that.
How about Trent? Do you think he moves on after this season? Real Madrid desperately need a right back.
Yeah.
Desperately need a right back. Do you think he leaves this season or do you think he stays?
You know, I read something in the week that said by Jamie Carragher. It said, "Does Trent stay at the club and become a Steven Gerrard, or does Trent leave for Madrid and become a Steve McManaman?"
Wow, Robert, that's such a good take.
For me, that's where I'm at right now with Trent. He's a Scouser. He's an academy boy. He's the vice captain of the club. I have no doubt that Trent's priority is that he wants to stay at the club. But if he wants Van Dijk kind of money, Mo Salah kind of money, I think he needs to look at the bigger picture. He's a future captain, and he'll get to those heights. But those are kind of contracts that we need to sort out. We are in a mid-season, and there are 3 big contracts up, including Virgil's. And I don't think Slot wants to disrupt the team currently, and I just hope that they're working on those contracts. Trent's contract also needs to be sorted out.
All right, perfect. So, what do you think of Onslaught's first season? I believe it's 17 games now.
Yeah.
I don't think he's lost a game since Nottingham Forest, and he's on top of the Premier League, top of the Champions League. You guys are currently 4 points clear of Chelsea,
Yeah.
which are basically the team that is closest to you. What do you think of the change that he's made? I mean, let's get it right. Klopp was struggling towards the end of his tenure.
Yeah.
He was struggling. He came back. He gave the team defensive solidity. As you can see, they're conceding goals, but they are much, like you just said now, they are much more controlling.
Yeah.
What do you think of the overall impact that Onslaught has had on the team?
I think as Liverpool fans, we were all concerned about the kind of season that we were going to have. Jurgen was a big figure at Liverpool. Arne having come in, he's inherited a very good team. It was about a combination of adding his style to it, and I couldn't be happier currently as a Liverpool fan. I really couldn't be happier about the way he's managing this team and these individuals. I think his rotation policy is outstanding. His development and his background staff are doing a phenomenal job. These guys look fit. I've never seen... It's been a while where I think it was early Klopp days where I've seen a Liverpool's team this fit physically. You have your Dominic Soboslai. The guys are absolutely running through a brick wall in that midfield. You've got the front line, the Louis Diaz's, Mo Salah. Guys are pressing relentlessly. Arne's added a really, really good energy into this team, and I couldn't be happier and may it continue, really.
So with that being said, last question. Do you think Liverpool wins the league this season?
You know, it's still too early to say. We're in a good position. We're in a good place. We've got a game in hand, but let's not, a game in hand is not necessarily points on the board. But we're in a good space. The team's playing well. We're in all competitions. I think if you ask me that question at the end of January, maybe beginning of February, I'll probably give you a more intelligent answer. But right now, may this run continue.
All right, no problem. The next Big Six game in your calendar right now is Man United. I mean, they're not doing quite well. We're definitely going to check back at the end of January. But I think you're the most humble Liverpool fan we've met so far. I'm glad. Thank you so much for your insights. I really appreciate it. All the best for the season, hey?
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.